LeBron James school is failing. This is a sad story, nothing to be laughed about. And not one, not two, 3 years in a row, none of the students passed the state level math section. That's bad, man. And but there's you before we judge the assessment, you got to see the context behind it, right? So these are at-risk kids. They are coming from sad backgrounds. A lot of them are poor. Some of them are homeless. Some of them are hungry when they come to school. I read the reports. They come to school hungry, and that makes me really sad. And I'm not gonna knock LeBron for this because LeBron his heart is the right place. I mean, and he created something that the taxpayers supported. The taxpayer pays majority of it, but he started something that the taxpayers was behind. So, I mean, I think he had a vision, but these are type of things that are I think is even bigger than LeBron James. Poverty is not just I don't have money. It's a mindset, and to break that mindset is very difficult. Um, for those kids now that situation, education may not even be the first option because they just want to survive. You know, imagine going to school hungry, tired, anxious all the time, not knowing when your next meal is going to come, and then you got to go to school on top of that. That's a very um, difficult problem to solve. How can we solve this problem? I don't know. And even with all the support, the funding, and all that, these poor kids can't pass the math test. What solves this problem is it takes a community, a village. The parents need to be involved in children's lives. We need to have a system where everyone can be fed. Um, we need a system where these kids can actually have some social mobility in society. But like I said, this is more of a spiritual, mental problem, not just money. You can give somebody $1 million, they'll blow it if they don't have financial literacy. So it's not just money. Money helps a lot, but doesn't solve all the problems socially. And so to me, it's easier said than done. I know the solution, but can it be done? That's the issue. Yes, parent involvement, teacher involvement, and for LeBron James, you got to be in it 110%. You can't be like, okay, I pay for school and walk away and live your life. No. If you really care about this school, you got to be 100% dedicated to the school. And not just doing little appearances and walk away and make it a tax write off. No, you can't do that. You got to be dedicated. And all those teachers got to be just as dedicated. The principal has to live the life, not just hey, I'm here, I'm just a principal and go home. It's not that type of life. When you're dealing with kids and those poor economic backgrounds who have harsh realities and suffering every day, you got to be their counselor. You got to be their mentor, their parent, in a sense, a secondary parent, because there's a lot of voids they got to fill in order to go to school. Tell you, this is a deeper issue than just LeBron James. This is bigger than LeBron James. And like I said, I think his heart is in the right place, but this problem is beyond him. A basketball and being famous and have a lot of money doesn't solve world problems. And if he really cares about the school, he will probably have to be there almost every week if he's that dedicated, which he will not be because he plays basketball. Or if he decides to retire, maybe that's one of the first things you should do is be 100% dedicated to that school until it's functional. The school's failing, and it's sad. With all the advantages and all the benefits it has, it proves that poverty and systematic poverty is the cause of this. It's not. It's tough to solve this issue. It just is, and it's bigger than LeBron James.